Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to the Loosely Bound YouTube channel. Porter and I are going to be reviewing Hunted by Darcy Coates. So if you're interested in what we've got to say about it, stick around. Hunted was one of the first books that I read this month, and it really kicked off the month in a really amazing way. This was my first Darcy Coates novel, and she has so many titles that I was super excited to read this one, and I've been very hopeful that I was going to enjoy this title because I knew if I did, then she has an entire slew of other books for me to read afterwards. Thank my lucky stars, I really enjoyed Hunted. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I was able to read it all within 3 days. So it was a super quick turnaround, even though it is a little bit of a larger book. My copy does come in at almost 450 pages, so something good had to have been happening for me to finish this one in about 3 days. Before we get too much into what I thought of the book though, let's go through and talk about what happened in Hunted so you guys have an idea of what our storyline was. Hunted opens up following 22-year-old Eileen Hirschberger. She decides to go hiking by herself through the Ashlow Forest. Of course, Eileen inevitably gets lost because, hello, you're hiking by yourself in an unknown area. After she doesn't contact her parents, they file a missing persons report and proceed to search for Eileen from there. Hunted ends up jumping around through all of the different perspectives of people that are searching for Eileen. In some chapters, we follow her brother Chris and their slew of friends. In other chapters, we follow Carla Delago, a police officer in the town that Eileen has gone missing in. I have a love-hate relationship with books that are told through a bunch of different perspectives because they don't always flow in super chronological order. And I feel like it's very easy to lose a good pacing when you're jumping around from character to character. However, Hunted did a really good job of keeping me interested. Even when I was jumping between the friends and the police officer, I was still super interested the whole way through. There was a little tiny speck about 3/4 of the way through when I was like, oh my gosh, come on. But not so much because the pacing was bad or I was losing interest. I was just so eager to get to the end because I knew something super cool was gonna happen, and I honestly could not figure out what it was gonna be. So in the end of the book, Darcy Coates did an amazing job of giving us a nice little twist that I think some people may figure out before the book is over, but I didn't. I was pleasantly surprised by the ending of the novel. It just hit me in a way that I wasn't expecting, and I feel like it was tied together really well. Hunted does an amazing job of tethering the line between being a horror novel and being a crime mystery novel. You get both aspects within the book, but it doesn't lean more one way than the other, and it just all comes together in such a great way. It's been a few days since I finished Hunted, and it's been one of those books that has kind of stuck with me over the last couple of days. I'll just be taking a shower or something and realize that I'm thinking through the plot again and just reliving those moments where I felt worried or afraid or concerned or just all these feelings that Hunted gave me, and it's been something really nice to carry with me over the last few days. If you enjoy any kind of crime books, mysteries, thrillers, horrors, anything in that genre, Hunted is going to be a really good read for you. If you're interested in grabbing a copy for yourself, make sure you check out the description box below. I will post a link down there so you can easily grab a copy. Also, if you guys have read any Darcy Coates books, leave a comment letting me know which one I should read next, because she's definitely an author that I'm going to add more of her books on my to-be-read shelf. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with Porter and I today while we talked about Hunted by Darcy Coates. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for all of our videos in the future. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye!